Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to De Silva. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the home team. They're hanging in there at that same fifth spot and hoping to climb higher.
When I look at this visiting team, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The visitors with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. From deep, De Silva with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Puts up a three. De Silva with the rebound. To the wing, right side. Connects from downtown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Three-pointer. Unable to get that one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Gomez sets a screen for three. Kicks it out to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards looking it over. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gomez sets a screen. Off target from three-point range.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
With the drive. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Away team foul. 0. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left to play in the first. They need this. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 5 points in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to De Silva. Six on the shot clock. And he makes it on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
He's tenacious, hitting from the perimeter while drawing the foul.
1:11 left to play in the first. Right side Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And both free throws good for Edwards.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Satoransky. From the arc. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
At the line for 2, Satoransky.
Good on the second one. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards for 3. It's tipped. There's 18 seconds left in the first. And his fourth make of the day in 10 tries.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to De Silva. From downtown. Beyond the arc. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And it's good. Napier.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Anderson. On target from range.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
They set the screen. It's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. They get it back. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Has to fall. He's guarded by Napier. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Can't hit from in close.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
No good on the wing 3. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's good. 2 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Anderson inside. And finished off by Anderson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Napier. The three-pointer off the mark. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. From down in the low post, it goes. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's the pick. Fires the three. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. From deep three-point land, Anderson pulls it down. To the middle. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. It's stolen away. Driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 5 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the second. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Number 13, first personal foul, second team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your home team,
He's perfect from the line this time.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
With 4 on the clock. He can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
the visiting team,
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Edwards. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez. Also Chimezi Metu out there. And it's Sadaransky in at the point. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And here's the fast break. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 6 points. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Hit Hits the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Lets the three fly. And Metu pulls it down. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. It's a one-point game. Here's Satoransky. Up and in on the layup. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Now here's Edwards. Covered by Satoransky. And the basket by Edwards.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
No good on the three. There's the three. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Satoransky penetrating. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
There's a screen by Metu. And he can't get that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's De Silva. Pulls it from the corner. And that one comes up a bit short. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tipped. Hook loose.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Satoransky passes to Parker. Back to Satoransky. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Satoransky's got 6 in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Edwards for 3. Drains the triple.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. No one covering. 16 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they're on the break. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the shot goes down.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Satoransky. Two on the clock. And Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
First team foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. He buries it from three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And the layup is good off the glass.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
To the inside, Fall. Off target at the rim. To the wing on the left. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Fires in the triple. 19 points in the game.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Puts up a deep three. No luck on that one. Anderson covers. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And here's Napier. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Can't hit that one. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the left wing. From behind the arc. The shot off that time.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
It's Anderson on the wing. And finished off by Anderson.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Misses the three. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Out to the right wing. Sinks the tray.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with the open look.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
from way outside. No good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Ntilikina. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Jones. With the drive, and Jones with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Stolen by Jones. Fast break, here we go. A 3-ball. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he drops that one in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Jones. Puts up a deep 3. Setoransky grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hernangomez with a screen on Jones. And he makes that one. He's got 7.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Hernangomez grabs the miss. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Off on the layup.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Bunga. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Defended by Jones. To the inside. Here's Medu. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jones for 3. Rebound by Parker. Jones is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Hernangomez passes to Parker. Hernangomez with a screen for Parker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Jones. The 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
.112 left to play in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Defended by Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Beyond the arc. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. To the left side wing. Parker outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And here's the fast break. Jones for 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Defended by Jones. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Lets it go with a three. Bonga, no good. With 4 seconds on the clock, and they pick up 2. 11 points in the game. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 3. And back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Anderson, and it's Vesely in at the 4 spot. Down out there with Pokuševski. Then there's Washington. Then it's Jones. And it's Lundberg in at the 2.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Abrinas. Pulls it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Brown outside. Here's Pokuševski. He's covered by Anderson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Poku holding nothing back for this in-one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Pokuševski. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Abrinas. The long distance three is buried. Abrinas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pokuševski the pass to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And another good read from Poku, just understanding when to get rid of it.
Going inside, Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Abrinas. He has 5, and the shot is good.
And this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Pokuševski. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Abrinas. No good on the 3. A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Lundberg. No good from outside. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Brown. Here's Laprovitola. Fall passes to Laprovitola. Vesely kicks to Abrinas. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Abrinas has got 10.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Washington. Launches it. A shot by Lundberg. No good. Lundberg's gone 1 of 3 on the night. They set the pick. Here's Abrinas. Pokuševski grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Laprovitola. No scoring in this one. Pass to Abrinas. The tray. Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Jones. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Abrinas. He's got 10. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Washington. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the screen. Here's Abrinas. Off target from outside. Abrinas has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Over in the corner, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Laprovitola. Still yet to score. A 3 from Anderson. Drills it from outside.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Pakusevsky's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard. Davies takes a big high bounce and goes in. Davies has got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ilakina out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Jones from outside. Had a hand on it.
It's not with extreme athleticism that really gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. BA thanks. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
There's a screen. Jones, no one around him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Picked him clean. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Here's Medu. Off target at the rim. Bonga deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Bonga's got his second basket. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Pass to Parker. Defended by Jones. And here is Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
When you look at this visiting team, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
For three. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Ntilikina. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 16.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Davies, the pass to Bonga. Takes a 3. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. 1:56 left in the third. From deep. Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones from outside. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Davies has got 7 points for the quarter. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Connects from 3-point range.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Outside, Jones driving the lane. That's good. He's 5 for 9. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Jones. Parker outside. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. From beyond the arc and then some. 22 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The long distance 3 is buried.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
From deep 3-point territory. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 4. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Fall, and it's Anderson in at the small forward.
First personal foul.
Washington with it. Pass to Pakusevsky. Back to Washington. Now Pokushevsky. A fadeaway. Shot clock at 4. And then Jones with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
From deep, Washington. Fall with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here he goes. Pass to Fall. Here's Abrinas. Here's Laprovitola. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 4. There's Abrinas, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The three-pointer, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the paint, here's Fall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's the three. Rebound by Vesely.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Abrinas. And Jones pulls it down.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Pass to Washington. Out to the right wing. Akusevsky offline with his three. Akusevsky's gone 1 of 4 from distance. There's Abrinas. Off target from three-point range. Abrinas has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from long range to fall from here. One-on-one here. Anderson wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Anderson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
And the coaching staff loving Poku playing big.
And so here's the home team. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Anderson outside. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Abrinas. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Abrinas has got 7 now in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
There's the pick. Abrinas, the pass to Vesely. Here's Laprovitola. He's covered by Washington. Shots good by Laprovitola.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
1:10 left in the fourth. Here's Fall, and that one is hammered home.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Akusevsky with the bucket. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Fires away from outside. Akusevsky grabs the miss.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Connects from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Fall. Over to the left wing. Abrinas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones misses. Defended by Jones. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. It's deflected, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Now here's Edwards. That one's good for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Defended by Jones. The 3 knocks down the long J.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards with it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Out to the right wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. 7 points in the game.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Here's De Silva, right wing. Defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Down low. And he caught caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to De Silva. Defended by Jones. And there's a pick. The three is up. No luck on that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Ntilikina. Takes the three. And no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. That shot is off. De Silva's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And stolen by Edwards. He takes it in. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. He has 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Defended by Jones. Knocks down the triple.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bonga. That three's off the mark. Nails it from beyond the arc. It's tipped. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Aleksej Pokusevski, and it's Lundberg in at the 2-guard.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Washington outside. 4-3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Defended by Brown. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Inside, here's Jones, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Napier. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from deep.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Pass Pass to Pokashevsky. Jones sets a screen. Pokashevsky, the pass to Washington. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night. The rebound by Lundberg. A tight game here in Utah. Pass to Pokashevsky. Now here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Takes it inside, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes.
Washington outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington on Saturday, and then on Tuesday. There's a minute 54 left in the half. Outside Napier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now Pokashevsky. No points so far. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this one. 13 feet out. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Fires from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Here's Pokashevsky. And the three-pointer goes. Pokashevsky's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pokashevsky's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tipped. Here's Washington. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Washington's got 6 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Pokashevsky's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Second shot opportunity. Ooh, he drained time. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Aleksej Pokusevski.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
They set a pick. Pass to Ntilikina. The three ball. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's De Silva. Fires it. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the wing, right side. Jones from outside. Pass to Ntilikina. Fires for three. De Silva with the rebound. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Bonga. He's scoreless. Over to the wing. To the right side. Outside Jones. No good with the triple.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Defended by Jones. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Bonga. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Pass to Ntilikina. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ntilikina is a terrific passer, always looking to share the ball whenever the opportunity is there.
Here's De Silva. Edwards for three. And he hits it to tie the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Bonga. Out to the right wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, number...
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:51 left in the third. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Edwards. They set the pick. And the layup is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Edwards. And he gets that one. Edwards has got 6. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bonga. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stanchion.
Such a wide open look. Bonga's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he slams it in one-handed.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Jones, and it's good for 2. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Washington outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
We've got Washington, and it's Lundberg in at the 2-guard position. The 3 from Washington. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Now here's Napier. From 13, just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Another shot. Jones grabs the board. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Brown with the steal, and they're on the run. Here's Pokashevsky. On target from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
To stop the run, drops in the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now here's Washington. He's guarded by Napier. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's the break. They get it back. From outside the arc. Washington grabs the miss. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Pure from 3-point range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Lundberg. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Outside Napier. Count it. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. Now Brown. Washington outside. Oh, missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Okashevsky the miss. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Yes, it's good.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And the visitors call time here. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And he converts the layup.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And they pick up 2.
Assistant, Jones.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Banked it in off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Old team foul. Number 22. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And he buries it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great...
Fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Zadaransky in at point guard.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Home team foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
A three-pointer off the mark. Over to the wing. There's the triple. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket from Medu.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Parker with the steal. Here's Zadaransky. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And he's good on the three ball. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shoots from 8. That one goes. Count it.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Edwards against Zadaransky. Edwards, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Medu.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Zadaransky. Guarded closely.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Puts up a deep 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Edwards looking it over. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Edwards gone 1 of 4 from the field. Parker outside. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Parker. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He gets it in there. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter, and that one is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to De Silva. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Leading by 4. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Fall, and it's Anderson in its small forward. Here's Abrinas. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
Abrinas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lets the three fly. Tries again. Out to the right wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Abrinas. Three-pointer. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Vesely, and then Vesely with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. There's the three. It's hauled in by Laprovitola.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Abrinas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Stolen. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Giffey, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Pushing it up. It's good. Abrinas has got 5 points so far.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Abrinas with a rebound. Anderson outside. Abrinas kicks to Anderson. Back to Abrinas. Top of the key. Here's Fall. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Abrinas. He's got 5. Pass to Laprovitola. From outside the arc, it's tipped. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here we go. Here's Abrinas. Misses the 3.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
He's covered by Anderson.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Abrinas. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Vesely. Back to Abrinas. Looking to get back on track here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the away team, Abrinas.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And here's Napier. Nothing on the board. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please do.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they...
And moving along. And that about wraps it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. From downtown, that's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. They've got Metu. He's out there with Park. Satoransk there with Hernan Gomez. Satoransky covering. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Inside, here's Metu. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hernan Gomez out there with Metu. Then there's Parker, and it's Satoransky in a point. He gets that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Takes the 3. That's tipped. The numbers in their favor. Offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez covering for the lead. The rebound by Metu. Metu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the inside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Outside Edwards. There's the pick. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got his third basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
To the middle. Here's Medu. Misses the layup. Pass to De Silva. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's De Silva. 6 to shoot. Hernan Gomez covering. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Satoransky looking around. Medu passes to Satoransky. There's a good screen. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Pass to Medu. And he jams it with authority.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Edwards, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Medu. Yep, that one goes. Medu's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Down low, here's Satoransky, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Anderson.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
For the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Up by 7. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Satoransky. Anderson is out there with Fall. And it's Vesely in at the power forward. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Abrinas. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now, here's Satoransky. Napier covering. Pass to Abrinas. Back to Satoransky. Here's Abrinas. Shot on the wing. It goes straight through with the swish. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The three. Driving in. Giffey doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Anderson. Back to Abrinas. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Pass to Vesely. Back to Abrinas. Three-pointer. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Man showing some terrific range. Pass to Vesely. Here's Abrinas. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. They get it back. D2 from Anderson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. Satoransky with it. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Lets it fly. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Out to the wing. They set the screen. Fall with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Anderson wide open. Good on the triple.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. And Vesely slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And here's Anderson for 3. To halt the run, the three-pointer is right on target. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abrinas. From deep three-point land. No good on that one. And it's off from three-point range. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Napier. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Anderson. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Parker in at the 3. Defended by Jones. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. No good from outside. Defended by Jones. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. Outside Jones. A quick shot there. It's off target. And just over a minute played here to start the game. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight. Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
There's a screen by Metu. Pass to Satoransky. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, with determination. Key characteristic when you watch Willie play.
Outside Jones. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. From beyond the arc and then some. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
This one for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Metu. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Defended by Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
The 3 is up. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Defended by Jones. And a missed layup. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Satoransky. Here's Bunga. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Parker. Off target with the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. It's Parker on the attack, and Parker throws it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Jones. 3-pointer off the mark. Deflects the pass. Down low. And they're running.
The ball goes to the away team.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. It's not going to go for him.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out to the wing. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Now here's Washington. That shot, no good.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
He's guarded by Washington. Kicks it out to Anderson. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Jones. Okashevsky with it. Fires the 3. Washington outside from behind the arc. The shot misses. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to fall. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Offensive board. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Nails it from 3. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The game now all tied up. He's got 6.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From the corner. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Right side Anderson. There's a screen. Looking to end the run. The shot comes out. And here comes the break. The 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. 1:19 left in the second period. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. 1:09 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's Anderson on the wing. Let's go with a 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Anderson covers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep 3-point land. Kept alive.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Satoransky. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Chemezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. Count it. Good. He's got 11. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Bonga. There's the 3. Buries it from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Launches a 3. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Bonga's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ali. He hit the ground running. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Defended by Jones. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
To the right side. The 3. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Hits it home with authority.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. For three.
First personal foul.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Jones from downtown. And Metu pulls it down. Jones has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bonga. On the take. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Here's Satoransky. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Covered by Satoransky. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
There's a screen by Metu. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Parker defending. Pass to Bonga. Hits a three-pointer. Bonga's got 9 points.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And here's Parker. Defended by Jones. 4-3. Drills it from deep. 18 points for him.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Defended by Jones. And that one's good. Give him 20.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Aleksej Pokusevski, and it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard position. Here's Vesely. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, that's a smart pass by Aleksej Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Washington outside. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
He's guarded by Washington to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Jones. Count that one.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pulls up at the elbow. Kicks it out to Anderson. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Out to the right wing. Jones from outside. No good that time.
Old team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 0.
He's guarded by Washington. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. No good from the wing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
On the wing, Jones. Okashevsky, the pass to Jones. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That three's off the mark. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Lundberg, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The three ball. The rebound by Lundberg.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep three-point range. Here's Jones, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Washington outside. Takes the three, sinks the tray.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot won't fall. Fires from way outside. And it goes!
Oh, my. Wow.
Count it! And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires away from way outside. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
It's deflected. Here's De Silva. Fires from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's blocked. It's Edwards on the wing. Sinks that one from the post.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a reject.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive, but they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. They get the rebound. Another shot. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Edwards. T right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Bonga, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. Lucic. Here's De Silva. From the arc. Edwards, good. Edwards got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Edwards gone 1 of 2 from three-point land.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To end the run, Bonga hits the bucket.
Knows it's his job to dish the ball. Ntilikina is a floor general you can rely on.
Defended by Jones. Back to Edwards. And he drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Edwards got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Jones, no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Davies. No good on the triple. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. De Silva had a hand on it. And here's the break.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Jones from outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lots of room. The shot, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
This one for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Bonga. Davies down low to the right side. Launches it. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Bonga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lucic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Leading by... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Jones is out there with Pokuševski. Then there's Washington. And it's Lundberg in at the 2-guard.
First personal foul, first team foul.
They've got Jones. Washington out there with Pokuševski. And it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard. Pokusevski in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Pokusevski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
They've got Washington. Jones is out there with Pokusevski. And it's Lundberg in at the 2-guard spot.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pokusevski is out there with Jones. Then there's Washington. And it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard position. 3-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Lundberg. He has yet to score. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Napier. Takes a 3. No good that time.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Right side Jones. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Second team foul.
1:31 left to play in the first half. Pokusevski can't hit. Pokusevski's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Good, nice play there from Napier.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. Here's Lundberg. Napier covering. Here's Pokusevski. Cans it from downtown. Pokusevski's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Napier. To the wing right side. Here's the break. Here's Lundberg. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Lundberg's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For the 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Here's Lundberg. He's got 5. Outside, Jones. Pass to Washington. Got it off in time, and he drains the 3.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
We are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
And next, a look at... That'll do it for our show today.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
That 3 off the mark. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Bunga. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add
up. Defended by Jones. Shoots the 3. Shot clock at 6. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Pass to De Silva. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Jones. Here's Davies. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Davies has got his first bucket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The quick look, no good that time. A tight game here in New York. Edwards against Jones. And it's all evened up. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up. That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Bunga gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
De Silva's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Pass to Bunga. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both good from the line that time. 1:57 left in the third quarter. For 3, Edwards.
Blocking foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for your home team, Frank Ntilikina.
He hits the second from the line. Edwards with it. 13 points in the game. defended by Jones. 1:36 left in the third. Good. He's got 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Bunga hits the bucket.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Bunga's gone 2 of 6 shooting from the arc, 33%. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to De Silva. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Davies. The 3. They get it again. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Outside, Edwards. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to De Silva. There's the pick. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the 4th? And we'll have the start of the 4th. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Pokusevski. He's out there with Jones. And it's Lundberg in at the 2 spot. Here's Washington. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the shot goes down.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Pokusevski. Buries it from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. From downtown, offensive rebound. Defended by Pokusevski. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Washington. Napier covering. Pass to Pokusevski. Knocks down the 3-ball.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here's Napier. He's covered by Washington. Count the basket.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Screen by Jones. Here's Pokusevski. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Pokusevski's got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Lundberg. Back to Pokusevski. Screen by Jones. Now Pokuševski from past the arc. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. He's covered by Washington. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Pass to Pokuševski. No good from outside. .135 left to play here in the fourth. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So the wing on the left. Here's one bird. Lays it up off the glass. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Edwards. And he comes up with the deuce.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Jones, the pass to Pokuševski. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss.
Nice finish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Edwards. Money!
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Washington. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
29 seconds left in the game. Now Pokuševski nails the tray.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Pass to Edwards. The 3 won't fall. Fires the 3. Bullseye! And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a heat. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a heat. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.